What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We got a few things to talk about in terms of Terra Luna Classic and what is coming. That means we are going to see some definite movement in the price and also a significant increase in the burns. We're going to talk about it all in this video, but before we get into it, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button if you're not already. We talk about cryptocurrency, Terra Luna Classic, and everything else going on in the world of DeFi every single day. And also leave a like on this video. It does get it far and wide. Let's more and more people know about Terra Luna Classic, and everybody should know what's going on with Terra Luna Classic. That being said, let's jump into the video. So here we go. Terra Luna Classic 23.05, down 3.5%. Now we did see a nice move yesterday as the market seemed to recover, but we have been slammed straight back down into that dreaded weekend trading pattern, which we always see. The total market does take a bit of a hit through the weekend. We're back to ranked 34th highest cryptocurrency with $149 million worth of volume, down 35%. So quite a chunk of volume out right now. And then $1.5 billion market cap is where we currently sit. Circulating supply at 6.589 trillion. Did get updated recently by CoinMarketCap, albeit it is still a significant amount that we need to try and get rid of. But looking a bit more in the technicals, we saw this nice little run yesterday, and then we have seen, and then we have seen, unfortunately, a bit of a sell-off all the way back down to the kind of 2-3s, which is an incredibly strong level of support for us on this 2-3. Now, I have this channel drawn on the map here, on the chart here, and we see that it is testing this, and we've got a couple of levels of key levels of support that we're looking for it to bounce back off. So the next one we're looking at is this kind of 2-7 range to see a significant bounce. Now these 2-7s, 2-6s, 2-5s is an incredibly strong level of support for us, and we have tested it and used it quite a number of times. If we can bounce back up into here, get into the 2-3s and consistently stay above there, that's when we can start to make our move. Now we know coming on the 26th of October, I'll leave a link to my latest video that I talked about community validators, because I think they are going to be the next leg up for Terra Luna Classic. I think we will get significantly increase in burns, and ultimately I think we will see more people coming into the Terra Luna ecosystem as the rewards and the potential rewards from those community validators will be much more than we get from a company, as in Qcoin as an example, where for me they're in it for the voting power and their benefit. Now again, we'll have to wait and see. We'll be checking out all of the community validators that come out on this channel, so be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see all of your favorite YouTubers, influencers, or whoever it is that's doing validators. We're going to be checking them out on this channel. I for one will not be running a validator node. I don't particularly have the time for it, unfortunately. So I'm just going to interrupt this quick video to bring you a word from our sponsor today, and that sponsor is BingX. There is a link in the description. If you sign up to BingX, you are going to get $20 just for using my link in the description. Also, for the next few days, you've got a $4,000 bonuses attached only to you using that link. You can come and trade the spot markets, derivatives, and buy all of your favorite cryptocurrencies using BingX. They also have a fantastic academy that you can use to really enhance your skills in crypto. But like I said, that link in the description just for you guys, $20 just for signing up, and also like I said, $4,000 available in bonuses. So be sure to click the link, sign up to BingX, and thank you for those guys for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to the main video. Here we go in the Terra Station. So we saw an increase, or a little bit of an increase in terms of volume over the last few days. We do obviously now have the 0.2% tax, and I've got a video coming out tomorrow that will talk about what we think we're going to get from the Binance burns. Equally, I've been tracking the burns through the Terra Station, and we'll kind of get a look and a feel for what does that look like. Is it a success, or is it something we're going to have to see kind of what happens? But we have yesterday 19.65 billion, which isn't the greatest in the world. But if we look in terms of what that has, so the previous Friday being the 14th, we can see that it is an increase of nearly double the amount since the last Friday. Equally before that, we've got the 7th, which would put us about here. So we are, here. So we are above what we have been trending. So certainly it has worked in terms of creating volume, but we need to see utility. We need to bring things that force people to use the Terra Station app, or equally just the Terra network, as opposed to say a Binance exchange or an FTX or Qcoin, whatever it is. So we need decentralized applications, we need utility, we need reasons for people to use the Terra Station, as opposed to the average investor or the investor looking to make a quick gain that would easily use crypto.com, Binance, or all of those exchanges. And with that, all we get is a very small portion of what the absolute potential could be. Again, if you think about that volume that's going through, even at 150 million, could still be a significant proportion if we can get more of that volume on Terra Station. So how do we do that? Well, there's a couple of things starting to come down, and this for me is not being talked about enough. And we need to get applications that are built on the Terra Luna Classic ecosystem. Why? Because it brings new people into the system, it brings utility, it brings volume, it brings people trading on the Terra network to make sure that we are utilizing what it's there for and ultimately getting it back to what we want. So you can see here, dear Luna Classic community, we are bringing digital toys, play-to-earn games, and next level interactive experiences to the Terra Classic blockchain. The work has already begun, and as soon our official website will be available. Retweet to spread the word of more utility to Luna Classic. Again, this isn't sponsored by any of these, but the point here is we need more of these projects to build on Terra Luna Classic. Even things like Uniswap protocols or things where we can launch basic tradable tokens, we need to get it back over because it all substitutes and all brings in some volumes. We also have a casino that's going live on Terra Classic. So you can see here, casino is going to be released on Luna Classic Chain soon. Only another of many decentralized applications to come. So we've got about 25 days before that is launched. I think it's important that we talk about these things. These are the things that are going to make a difference. Yes, the burns are great. Yes, the burns are part of it. I talked about this in a previous video that the burns do support a part of this rebuild of the ecosystem. Look, if we were getting the 1.2% burn tax on and off chain and through that kind of 150, 160, 200 million volume, then it would significantly burn, but we're not. And I think this is the key. We've got to evolve and adapt. 22.6 billion is currently what we have been burning, dropping the ocean. Binance with that big 11.1 billion, and we're gonna have to wait and see. But even when we look into some of the protocols, we're not seeing the big moves that we need and we did see beforehand. We were seeing 50 millions, 100 millions. Again, equally, we've not seen a significant burn from any of those validators, which I think would be always key. So it's going to be really interesting to see what goes on. Luna Blaze portal burn, we're going to be discussing that in another separate video, but is burning significant amounts. And here is the thing, this is why utility is important. This is why decentralized applications are important, because if they can all start burning little amounts but all the time, look at all these going back through on the 22nd. This is just today. There is pages and pages. So we're all the way back to here where we see the first one go through, and as we scroll up, you'll see that there is a significant amount all put through on the 22nd. This is why it's important that we get more and more decentralized applications that have basic utility that start us to get these burns in place and equally bring more awareness to the blockchain. It is key for our success. We now have to adapt. We cannot rely fully on burning from Binance or any of these other exchanges. We need to start to see utility being built on Terra Luna Classic. But with that being said, I am still really comfortable with Terra Luna Classic. I still think we have a decent way to go, as I think we would all agree. And I certainly think that as the market changed and the sentiment in the market changed, Luna Classic for me is really well placed. When we take a look at the global market, 922 billion is currently where we sit, up 0.36%. We can see BTC dominance though, 39.9%. It's been hovering around there for a while, which shows people are buying into Bitcoin as opposed to anything else. But again, the point here is we are going to be really well set in order for us to make a big move when the market swings. But let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of these new applications coming, casinos? What else do you guys want to see built on the Terra Luna Classic ecosystem? Thanks for all the support. Don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.